So we're going to have a look at this Swift 5-berth Caravan. Swift Classic Allouette. It's a bit dirty. Chip in here. Just seeing what I can see. Good look round. Battery box doors slightly open. Tyres are 2014, so they are due a change. Coming up 7-year-old. You can see it's had a little bit of sealant up there. It's got had an upgraded hitch put on it there, alcohol stabiliser hitch. A-frame cover's a bit cracked and split in places. Spare wheel. Pretty standard. There's no cracks in any of the windows. Some of the Hersman strip needs replacing here. One thing I will point out, there's a bit of give in the floor when you pull the handle up and down. So underneath here, ouchio, the floor's a little bit rotten there. And what needs to happen is these rails need to come off and you need to fasten the walls back onto the floor. I wouldn't say it's dangerous, but it was going to get that way if it's not fixed. It's just this side. There's a bit of give here, bit of movement when you're travelling, and that is something that has to be resolved if you're going to use this Caravan. If you're going to site the Caravan, it's not so much of an issue. Little pinhole there to say there's been some damp in the past. It's a bit of flex in this wall here. So we'll have a look inside, see what we can see. I've been around it with my very expensive protimeter to see if there's any damp. I've actually looked at this van twice, just done it again there. There's no damp here. I think with movement, perhaps gone up a curb or something, the furniture's just starting to come away slightly from the wall, and it's happening all the way around the kitchen here. It's not damp, but it is coming away, and so that would need to be screwed back on with some brackets. The fridge needs pushing back in at the bottom there. It's just not sitting quite right. And damp wise, it's a little bit of readings, 30% up in that area, but it's all solid, so it's not soft, it's solid. The floor, yeah, the floor doesn't really have any delamination. There's been a damp repair done on this side before, or else this has happened again when they've been driving. Yeah, it's been a damp repair before. I can just tell the way they've cut the board there, but there's not shown any damp readings there. However, on this side, the side which hasn't been done, there are some damp readings in this area. Solid there, solid. It's actually pretty solid, but you can see it's not quite straight. So there's obviously been some moisture in there. You know, seal it up, you could live with that. If you wanted to repair it, you could. There's no damp smells that I've noticed. So I couldn't get any damp readings anywhere else. Basically, you got 30% up there. You've got, I can't remember what percentage it was in that area, but you know, it's not falling apart. It's had a damp repair there. The kitchen needs some brackets putting on, screwing back in. You've got your toilet and shower in here. What can I observe here? Not a lot. I can't see any cracks in the shower tray, which is unusual. Someone's repaired that. I think that was me, actually. I sold this Caravan in 2014. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So that'll need sorting. It's got a motor mover. When I sold this Caravan in 2014, everything was working. The couple who bought it claim that they haven't used it very much. I can testify to that because it's been in storage and I've never seen it move. You've got a little table which pops up there, sliding partition. You've got your drop down bunk bed, cushions for which are underneath there. There's a hitch lock here, bulldog hitch lock, and it does need a couple of blinds and fly screens for these 400 roof lights. It's got all of the blinds and fly screens on the window. One or two of them maybe. The window stay needs fixing there. Basically, it's a lovely, spacious family doer-upper caravan. But I need to be really clear with you about the damp, the tyres, the furniture, and particularly the floor there, which needs a bit of a structural repair. But if you're prepared to take it on, this could be a great family caravan. Any questions, do give us a call. Please be aware that you're bidding to buy, not to view. If you want to view the caravan before the auction ends, you can come and do that, no problem. Check out our contact details on Google at Caravan Source, on Facebook Caravan Source, my telephone numbers all over there. But please note, if you're travelling to pick this up, the tyres, we can have the tyres replaced for you if you're going to be travelling far. At your expense, we can do that the same day, which I'd recommend if you're travelling far. But if you're local, please bear in mind you are bidding on the auction to buy it, not to come and pull it apart and say, oh no, and haggle, because I've been as honest as I can, and I don't know whether you'll find much more than what I've shown you. Thanks a lot. Happy bidding.